days, or even if you've been able to sort of do that in a day, and you've been doing it once or twice a day, just kind of let us know about that. Okay. So whoever wants to start.
Well, I did it every day except today, and I really didn't notice much. I mean, it was nice to lie down, be peaceful for a while, but I didn't notice that after that anything had changed, anything in my body that was different, and right after I did it, I was just relaxed. But
You felt more relaxed after
I
you did it?
definitely felt more relaxed. That's nice, and I think maybe my posture was a little better or a little longer.
And did you do it once or twice a day? How many times?
A couple of days I did it twice. I definitely did it once. So, but I didn't notice any dramatic pains or aches or things that were supposedly a little bit better help for happening.
Okay. Move this back some on the floor with you. I'm looking down at it. Okay.
Kelsey, and I didn't do it every day. I only did it when I had a really bad anxiety attack, and it went away. So it's not how I plan to do this week. But it's just my truth.
It just so happened.
Guilty as well. I have a hard time. I'm a go-go type person. I have a hard time taking the time to just do it. So, but I keep doing it. If it's on, but no one cares. It feels that way.
So when you did do it, how was it for you?
It was just nice to relax. I didn't feel any change, but I like when I can slow down and relax it.
I did.
You did?
I did it every morning, and I changed a few things after I spoke with you. And I did it before I got out of bed, just a touch, to touch base with it all. And then I did my walk, and I did find that my movement on my upper body when I walked, I felt, because I have to have the poles, I felt less, no, not less, I felt more freedom in my stride. And then I did it the whole thing in the afternoon a second time. And I felt the skipper, more the beginning of the week has gotten better. And I also find when I do the rocker, the rolling pin, I almost could feel a little crackling, like things settling in a different way, and I liked that. So I liked it. Yeah, it's good.
I didn't do it every day, but I did it most days. And I noticed it was very helpful when I did it first thing in the morning, and because waking up is my most difficult part. I don't know what I do when I'm asleep, but I must take positions. So it was a great way to start the day, and I noticed a big difference when I stood up, and I just felt so much more balanced. I felt, not only did I stand differently, but I my feet walked differently, my big toes would press on the ground, and I just felt comfortable in my body, let's put it that way. And maybe because I've been working with physical therapists for 2 years, my pelvis has been locked. I haven't been able to get that rotation, and everybody keeps telling me, like, engage your psoas, engage your psoas. And I keep feeling my psoas, and I can't engage it. It's real frustrating, but your visual of a paper towel roller,
Oh yeah.
it just like let everything move. And then a physical therapist I'm working with said, okay, now try to engage your psoas. And I could do hard to do it together, but I could do it. And it was like just that one visual for me of that roller, and it was just ease. It wasn't work.
That's great.
Yeah.
So I did do it every day. Sometimes I did it twice a day. I don't know. It got easier, less forced as the week went along. I don't know if I noticed anything else, but then I'm not a good observer or feeler of what my body's doing. That was one of the reasons I took the speaker class.
So one of the things I really want to emphasize before we get started is that I guess I want to be really clear about what we're doing here. And what we're doing is you're restoring sensory awareness. So, don't even think about these as exercises. Think of it as like you're just learning something new and you need to reinforce it every day. I guess the analogy of learning to play an instrument, like we're this fine, incredible instrument, and by restoring the sensory awareness, it's all about restoring function. I mean, that's the point. When you can feel your body, then your brain has the information it needs to keep the muscles functional. And what I mean by functional is muscles need to be able to relax. They need to be, if a muscle can relax, then it can do anything. It can lengthen as long as you need it to lengthen, and shorten, but what happens over time when muscles become chronically stuck, it's because you can't feel them, and then the muscles can no longer just, lengthen and shorten at will, and that's when the stiffness. That's when you start feeling stiffness and everything. So the whole exercise of focusing your attention within is huge, and really, I'm delighted by those of you who experienced, something big this week, but I'm not at all surprised that you didn't, because what we did was very minimal. Today, on the other hand, we're going to do something much bigger. And before we even start doing it, it's still going to be minor, but compared to last week, it's going to be bigger. But, so I really want to encourage you to go really slow and really get that it's about paying attention to the sensing as you're moving, because I do not want anyone to force into what we're about to do. I don't think, because we're particularly going to be working with the neck and the shoulder muscles and the back, but we're especially going to work up here for a while. And I know that tight neck muscles is everybody has that, some people have it more than others. And so you really want to be careful about, when you're making these movements, just be very gentle and realizing what you're doing is you're exploring the range of motion that you have. And in doing so, you're going to expand a little bit. So I guess I just wanted to make that point to begin with. So once again, I would like us to begin the class by just walking around a little bit and seeing where you're at, seeing how you feel now, because at the end of class, you're going to walk around again, and then I'd like to get on camera today, sort of what differences people feel at the end of class. Okay. So let's get into that.